Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon solo runs. This one is a Pokemon I have used before, and I have got him to level 100 on this before as well, but I think it might have been on yellow, but still the same thing. The one I got to level 100 though was actually a traded one. He is an in-game trade. In blue and red, I think you trade him for Abra. In yellow, I think it's Clefairy. It's Mr. Mime, and he's actually pretty good. As long as I don't pick his weakness to be Venusaur, that should be fine. Which is, so we don't want Squirtle. Let's give him Blastoise. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's just turn that off. Cool. So, Mr. Mime, he learns, the only good moves he really has are obviously psychic moves. He's in a medium-ish level up group. He doesn't have a lot of HP, but what I will show you in his stats, which really stands out, as you see, his speed and his special are both going to be quite high. His physical attack, he's not even going to use because he has moves like Psychic, Confusion. And defense, no, if he gets hit by a physical move, he's not going to last long, but because his special's so high, and attack and defense is tied to that stat together, he will do pretty good. When I got him to level 100 back on, yeah, it was on cartridge, it was many years ago. But yeah, for some reason I did get him to level 100, and it wasn't actually that difficult because he gained boosted experience being a traded Pokemon. Alright, to the Pokemart. It's been a couple of days since I did a solo run, maybe 4 or 5. When you do solo runs, you have to take a break from them every now and then, otherwise you start to forget what day and time it is. Okay, so after delivering the parcel, let's head on to Pewter City. Looking ahead in the game, Mr. Mime's not going to struggle with Brock. He might struggle a little bit with Misty, mainly because Misty's Starmie is part Psychic, and that's really the only moves that Mr. Mime will have to cause damage, so he may actually struggle a little bit with Starmie. Alright, let's come through here and get Mr. Mime's first couple of levels. So after Misty's Surge, he shouldn't have too much problem with Surge. Erica should be quite easy. Koga should also be very easy, as long as he doesn't get hit by a self-destruct or something. Alright, level 8, let's go back and fight the rival. Sabrina, yeah, Sabrina will be difficult because Mr. Mime's got to get through all these psychic Pokemon using probably only psychic moves itself. Alright, Pidgey's down, Squirtle is down. Okay, Blaine should be fine. Giovanni shouldn't be any problem. The Elite Four, Lorelei always produces a little bit of a problem. Bruno will be easy. Agatha this time should actually be quite easy as well because Mr. Mime is also quite fast. He should be able to outspeed. Lance, if he hits a Hyper Beam, yeah, Mr. Mime, as you say, even against that Diglett and Sandshrew, he took quite a bit of damage because he's got such poor defense. So, you know, any hit from a Hyper Beam is probably going to be a one-shot. Alright, Confusion knocked him out. Onyx outspeeds Mr. Mime, but that's okay. 2 Confusions and he's down. Let's do a quick stat check. So, yeah, that's dreadful special attack. Oh, sorry, like physical attack. There's not really even any point, even if I could. I think Mr. Mime might be able to learn like Mega Punch or something, but there's almost no point giving it to him because he's not going to do any damage with it anyway. Okay, to the Pokemon Center before Mount Moon. We'll get through Mount Moon quite easily. Rare candy. Grab an escape rope. Oops, okay. Well, that's okay, because Mr. Mime probably needs a level or two. Anyway. The only thing he's going to struggle with Rival 2 is probably going to be that Pidgeotto. Because if that Pidgeotto hits a Gust or a Quick Attack, it will do quite a lot of damage. Give it a Grimer, Voltorb, and Coughing. Mr. Mime's level was actually quite... Nah, missed it. His level's actually quite low. Even for this stage of the game with runs usually at least a little bit higher. Alright, we've made it to Cerulean City in pretty good time. It's only 6.5 minutes. So we'll get rid of Shelter and Horsey. Goldeen. Okay, so there's pretty much no way that Mr. Mime's going to beat Staryu at this level. In fact, he's going to struggle with the Rival as well. May have been a better idea to level up just a couple more times. But alright, we'll try him against the Rival. Okay, he actually knocked out Pidgey pretty quick. Barrier does raise defense, but I think I might have been hit by a Sand Attack. There we go, okay. Well, he's got through the Rival pretty easily. So we'll be able to smash our way through Nugget Bridge pretty easily. The only thing is though, because he's only got one attacking move as well, it's a good thing Dark type wasn't a type in this, otherwise Mr. Mime wouldn't be damaging certain Pokemon. Okay. Does Mr. Mime learn Seismic Toss? I'm not sure, but if he does, he may actually... It will actually be a very useful move for him. Okay, yeah, I'm going to check Seismic Toss. I'm going to see if Mr. Mime can learn that, because that will actually... He is. That is actually probably going to be a very useful move, and I may not actually delete it this time. Because Mr. Mime has very low physical attack, Seismic Toss will actually, because that does set damage, it does the same amount of damage as your level. Okay, let's get the SS ticket from Bill. And then head back to Cerulean. I will battle Misty now. I should be able to beat her now. Yeah, look at that attack. That's horrendous. Speed and special are both great. Alright, how much is Confusion? Starmie outspeeds? Wow. What? Oh, whoops. Where is it? Oh, Seismic Toss. I did not notice that Mr. Mime had learnt Light Screen. Which would have actually protected me from Bubble Beam. But, I mean, come on, we got to give Mr. Mime a little bit of a break. He doesn't have that many moves to begin with, so using some of those defensive moves are some of the only things he's got. But anyway, Misty is beaten. So, can he learn Dig? In theory, he does have two big hands and psychic powers to move stuff, but he can't learn Dig, so... Record store. Well, that's one of... I thought Misty might have been a bit of a challenge, but she wasn't too bad. Ooh, nearly got knocked out by that Raticate. Which, again, is what I mean. Mr. Mime's defense, if he gets hit by a quick attack or something, he takes a fair chunk of damage. Alright, there's a Spearow. Trade that for Farfetch'd. I have got Ducks that traded Farfetch'd. I have got that to level 100 before on cartridge as well. And it was quite easy as well because of the boosted experience. Alright. To the SS, and I think Mr. Mime can learn Body Slam. Which I will give to him, just so he has another move, but it's not really going to be that useful because of his poor stats. Alright. Oh, it's lucky that Raticate didn't use Hyper Fang, otherwise that probably would have almost been a one-shot. There we go. Okay. HM1, that will do us for cut. And let's head to Surge's gym. If I can align them. Thing is, with this game, so many paths are like center. So my speed up toggle will just send me straight past it. Right, cut for ducks. Okay. Surge's gym, let's go. To the game's most annoying puzzle. Visit the one to the right. Yes, for a change. Okay. Alright, Voltorb, Confusion, it's hit me with Sonic Boom. Alright, Raichu. Ooh, Raichu became confused. How much does Body Slam do? About, okay, now it's confused and paralysed, and that's... Geez, Raichu got the worst possible luck in that battle. So Mr. Mime can learn Thunderbolt. Alright, we'll get rid of Light Screen. Which, with Thunderbolt, that will make Lorelei and Lance's Gyarados along with Blastoise. So it didn't really matter what starter Mr. Mime went up against. The fact that he can learn... Oops. Whatever. You can have a Thunderbolt. When I was first introing the video, okay, I do admit I did forget that Mr. Mime can actually learn Thunderbolt. So with Psychic and Thunderbolt alone, and I actually have a feeling that Mr. Mime can also learn Ice Beam. So he can't learn Surf, to my knowledge anyway, but... actually, you know what, I will pick this Super Potion up. Just because he is susceptible to getting hit, so... Slowpoke, Thunderbolt. Okay, I know I'm not talking as much as usual. I didn't wake up all that long ago, and then thought I haven't done a solo run for a few days, and people really seem to be enjoying the solo run content. I do too. I quite like doing them. Well, I mean, I like doing them when I've got a good Pokemon. When I've got a really, really average Pokemon for it, it can be a bit tedious, but being tedious isn't necessarily a bad thing either, it just... Okay, confusion, that's all one-shots. Yeah, if Mr. Mime gets hit by self-destruct by either one of those, he's probably gone, but... Geodude and Gravelers, their special stats are like comedically bad. They always have been. Okay, Max Ether, even though I'll probably never use it, it's actually not really worth picking that up. Okay, there's a rival battle here which is a little bit of an under-level battle, but execute. I'm gonna have to use something else for that. Kadabra, body slam, War Turtle, Thunderbolt, nice. Okay, let's head to Celadon City and get ourselves 2 bottles of water. I'll see if Mime can learn Ice Beam. And then I will head to Saffron and I'll get the TM for Psychic as well, which is going to be Mr. Mime's best move. Alright, Celadon City. First thing though, I'll get Fly. Alright, HM2. Back to Celadon. Alright, now let's head to the Pokemart and do a quick bag drop as well. Get rid of that, get rid of Bide. Probably don't need these anymore. Get rid of the Nugget. Let me just check if Mr. Mime can learn Bubble Beam. Might be able to. I'm just going to get rid of the Max Ether. I never use it, and it just takes up bag space. Even though you can't sell it for anything, and no, you can't learn Bubble Beam. If he can't learn Bubble Beam, then maybe he doesn't learn Ice Beam. But it's still worth a look. Alright, 2 bottles of water. No, he cannot learn Ice Beam. But that's okay. With Psychic and Thunderbolt alone, Mime should be able to get through most of the game fairly easily. Alright. Before I battle Erica or I do the game corner hideout, there's a move that I want, and it is called Psychic. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of... It's a good question because Confusion has a lot of... you know, let's just get rid of Confusion. Confusion's got more PP, which is actually handy, but it's actually not too bad because there is a couple of PP ups that I pick up in the game. Alright, let's go defeat Erica. Erica should be very, very easy. And let's cut down a tree. Okay, execute is... I'm going to have to use Seismic Toss against that. Don't learn Double Slap. Double Slap's inaccurate and it's extremely weak, along with a low special attack, even though it's sort of one of his most iconic moves because he's got two big hands, but... Okay, Psychic does... Ooh, didn't quite do Vile Plume in one shot. So I'm surprised, actually, that I didn't do Victory Bell in one shot. Okay, Rocket Hideout. Eradicate, Zubat. That's good. Okay, there is another PP up there. Let's double that up on Psychic. Okay, alright. What am I saying? If Giovanni will be pretty easy. A lot of his Pokemon carry part poison, and the others carry a weak special stat, so Mr. Mime should be fine for in here. Grab another rare candy. And we will head down. Oh, it's too early for this. Alright. To be fair, what is it? It's just before 22 minutes in, so Mr. Mime is actually making pretty good time. All of these. Most stuff's probably going to be a one-shot against Psychic, because remember, Psychic does get a little bit of the same type move as the Pokemon boost. I think it's maybe like 10% or 20% or something. Okay, with all of our Celadon City stuff done, let's head back to Lavender. And at least all the ghost types will be quite easy to get through. And down goes Ghastly's. Man, I remember this music as a kid was like really off-putting, really sad. Alright, knock out another Ghastly, and one more before we assist Marowak to depart. Okay, let's get rid of the last rockets. Golbat. Coughing. Okay, Drowsy, I will use Body Slam, Body Slam. Alright, Mr. Fuji, he will give us a Poker Flute so we can get past the Snorlax on either that sort of C route on the right or the cycling path. I can't remember exactly what route numbers they are. Or we can go to Saffron as well. No, I'll go do Koga first because he'll be an easier battle than Sabrina. Much easier. From here, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a rare candy in the grass there. So some of the trainers getting to Koga are actually going to be harder than Koga himself. And I am trying to get into that habit of putting ducks in the PC before, because if Mr. Mime does get knocked out by a self-destruct from Weaving, he will still win the battle. That's not good. That's what I mean. The jugglers are actually harder than Koga. There's just one left. Toss. Cool. Okay. We do have a super potion that we need to dump. Psychic is a one-shot. Is it one-shot against Mutt? Almost. Poison me, but that should be fine. And look how much Sludge did. If that was a self-destruct, that would have been a one-hit kill for sure. You know what? Now that I think about it, Mr. Mime hasn't actually been knocked out yet, which is quite rare. You don't get that very often. Yeah, now that I think about it. Okay. Through the annoyance of the Safari Zone, I have also forgotten to get ducks back out of the PT, so I'll have to... Oh, Kangaskhan. Don't get that very often at walking through here. Execute. I mean, you do catch some very good Pokemon in here, but the Safari Zone, man, is just so broken. With how, like, the catching Pokemon in here is, like, damn near impossible. When you have an emulator like this, you can actually, like, you can do a save state as a Pokemon appears, and then you can just keep reloading your save state and just keep hucking the Safari Balls until you finally get that, like, 3% chance of catching. On cartridge, you did not have that luxury. You had to huck a ball and just hope for the best. Chansey was, like, almost impossible to catch. That's why I use the Ditto glitch quite often. If you don't know what the Ditto glitch is, it allows you to catch any Pokemon in red and blue on the cartridge by using the special stat of your Pokemon, which is tied to the hex numbers. It's quite a tricky process, but it allowed me to catch 151 Pokemon on red version without trading. So it could be done. You have to be careful when doing it though, because if your Pokemon's special stat wasn't tied properly. So what was the process? What did you do for it? You did the fly away from the trainer glitch when you, like, encounter them, when they, like, see you from the whole screen. You fly away from a trainer, you battle another trainer, and then you go and fight a Ditto, and you got to get Ditto to transform into your Pokemon. Whatever your special stat is, Ditto will copy, and that will activate the hex number, and then I would fly to Lavender and go left, because I would use that. I would use the Gambler to do it. It's a hard process to explain. If you look it up on Google, it's easy enough to find. Ditto glitch, catch any Pokemon. But yeah, then you just walk left from Lavender Town, if you've done it using that. If you've done it using the Gambler, the same one I used to get Mew. But yeah, you can get any Pokemon to appear. The only one I couldn't do it to get appear using that method was Kangaskhan, because I needed a special stat of 1, which I sort of can't get. But interesting thing is, despite not being able to get that Kangaskhan, if you give Missing No a rare candy, it will evolve into a Kangaskhan. Okay. This rival battle, always challenging, but shouldn't be too bad because, okay, Alakazam, he hasn't got very good defense, so you can use Body Slam on him. Thunderbolt. I tell you what, Mr. Mime nearly lost. I think he missed with one of them. And I don't think Pidgeot had used Sand Attack. So Mr. Mime nearly got its first loss, but it is still unbeaten, which is quite remarkable, really. Alright, there's Lapras. Psychic on Cubone. That'll be Body Slam, Marowak. Oops. Seismic. Body Slam and Seismic Toss are basically doing the same damage. Giovanni's a complete pushover. None of his Pokemon are going to survive long against Psychic. You know what, I'm just going to buy another Escape Rope in Cinnabar Island. And before we go any further, let's give the Ward needs gold teeth before I walk halfway up Victory Road and then suddenly remember that I haven't got strength. Candy, okay. Sabrina. I'm actually going to battle Blaine. Blaine will be an easier battle. Or somewhat easier anyway. Actually, he might not. If he hits Takedown, he will actually do quite a lot of damage. Alright, getting through this mansion. After you do it so many times, it just becomes tedious, but it's not too bad, I guess. Line up there. It was never a fun time doing on cartridge trying to get through here. Alright, rare candy. Along with another rare candy. Alright, with that secret key we can go and battle Blaine. I am thinking that Mr. Mime may actually struggle a little bit with Blaine, because if Blaine hits any physical moves, he will do quite a lot of damage. And he does have moves like Takedown and stuff like that on his Pokemon, which do recoil damage, but Psychic, that's almost a one-shot. Psychic on Ponyta, that's good. Rapidash. Oh, one hit with a crit. That would have mattered, definitely. Oh, that's what I mean, Takedown. Oh, if Arcanine knocked itself out, I would have won the battle. In fact, I still might win the battle. No, there we go, okay. Well, that was a bit unlucky. That's Mr. Mime's first loss, and it was an unlucky one because I probably should take the other Pokemon out of the party, but that's fine. Alright, Rapidash. Alright, we're full health this time. Oh, Psychic's going to be a 3-2 hit with a crit. Okay. Well, it's a shame because Mr. Mime got a bit unlucky. He could have won that first battle pretty easily, as you just saw then. So his unbeaten streak is over, unfortunately, but it's fine. He's still making very good time, mind you. So we've just got Sabrina left, and then we can go and fight Giovanni. Alright, get rid of Kadabra, get rid of Mr. Mime. Thunderbolt on Venomoth. I've lost, I was using Leech Life on me. Alright. Body Slam, get Paralysis, very nice, very easy. I think that Alakazam was stuck using Recover because of the way Gen 1's AI works. It wouldn't have used a physical attack on me, or it's psychic or anything. Alright, Giovanni, he will obviously be walk in the park for Mr. Mime. So who's Mr. Mime going to struggle with in the Elite Four? He should be able to get through Lorelei pretty easily because he had Thunderbolt. Bruno will be a pushover. Agatha should be quite easy. Even Lance shouldn't be too difficult. Although if Mr. Mime gets hit by Hyper Beam. But by then he should be... He might not outspeed Aerodactyl though. So I reckon it will be Aerodactyl that actually knocks him out. Substitute. Get rid of Rhydon. Okay. Let's just quickly try the rival at our current level because I reckon Mr. Mime might actually win. Alright, Thunderbolt on Pidgeot. Rhyhorn, Psychic. Growlithe, Psychic. Execute, Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam, oh god, Body Slam, come on. Rubbish, alright. Mr. Mime can definitely win that. That was all this thing's fault. Seismic Toss instead. There we go. Body Slam. What's going on? Why isn't it hitting Body Slam? Was it... I don't know what happened. I had the speed going too fast. But I must have hit... It must have been hitting itself in confusion or something. Alright, well... If you're gonna battle like that, here, have some rare candies. So I can get through this stupid rival battle. That damn Pidgeot. Alright, Growlithe. Alright, execute. Oh, for God's sake. What's it doing? What's it... It got paralyzed and then just kept getting... Mr. Mime is just getting rotten luck, and this happens all the time against his rival. It's like the luck factor, like, kicks in. Alright, use Body Slam and paralyze it. That's better. That's better. Alright, Body Slam, Alakazam. Get a paralysis. There you go. Look, easy. Why did you have so much problem before? You did it full health this time. Why did you have that much problem before? This is what I mean with Gen 1. The game is so unpredictable sometimes with luck and Gen 1's AI. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The next battles will be against the Elite Four, which shouldn't do Mr. Mime too much. Shouldn't be too much problem. Just the annoyance of getting through Victory Road. Okay. Okay, on the little button thing. You ever notice that if you talk on the statues and you get the winning trainers come up, it's just you and the rival's name. none of these trainers in here have their name on them, so how did they get through the guards moving up the victory road? Okay, strength, boulder. Oh, I hate victory road on this game. I have an unfound hatred from it when I used to play this on cartridge, and it used to just take ages to get through here. Arg. Especially when you did it like the first couple of times and you didn't know how the puzzle worked. You spent a long time in here trying to get through. Same with Articuno's Seafoam Islands puzzle, that would take a while as well. But we're through. Alright, Ducks and Lapras, as always, they've served their purpose. We lost most of our money. That's okay. Alright, Mr. Mime, level 57. Yeah, have another candy. Level 58. First attempt against the Elite Four. He should be able to get through Lorelei pretty easily. To be honest, Cloyster will be a one-shot. Slowbro, one-shot. Jinx. Just do a body slam. Okay. There we go. Alright, Lorelei wasn't too bad. Bruno will be a piece of piss as well. Okay, Psychic good, Psychic good, Psychic good, Psychic is good, Psychic is good. Shouldn't even need anything against Agatha either. Psychic will knock out Gengar, Psychic will get rid of Golbat, it will also get rid of Haunter and Arbok, and the last Gengar. Agatha was all one-shots on the first attempt, which is quite rare. Alright. Get rid of Gyarados. Let's get rid of Dragonairs before they use Hyper Beam. Oh, I've got no Psychic left. That's okay. Thunderbolt on Aerodactyl, which did outspeed me. Alright, we've Paralyzed Dragonite. Ah, use and hit Slam. That's ridiculous. Alright, attempt number 2. Thunderbolt, Dugong, get rid of it. Get rid of Cloyster and Slowbro. Get rid of Jinx. Get rid of Lapras. Good. It did use Blizzard on me, but that's okay. Alright, Psychic, 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 and Psychic. Alright, Psychic Gengar. Let's use Thunderbolt on Golbat. Oh wow, it wasn't a one-shot against that Gengar. Thunderbolt on Gyarados. Yeah, let's use... Ah. Okay, we're back at Dragonite. We do have a Psychic this time. Oh, you... No, you just had to use it, didn't you? Yeah, so Lance is going to be a little bit of an issue because I need to... It's really Aerodactyl's speed that's doing the in. Like, if it doesn't get hit by Aerodactyl or and all that, it's probably fine. The good thing is though, is that because I can get to Lance every time comfortably, it means Mr. Mime can level up quicker. Whereas like if you keep getting knocked out by Lorelei, you have to spend so much more time leveling. Thunderbolt on Gyarados. Good, good. Get rid of Bite. That's fine. Let's use Psychic against. It should be two-shot. It's used Hyper Beam, and I thought Mr. Mime would survive it. I didn't think it would survive the Hyper Beam by much, but I thought it would be able to get through it. Okay, first attempt against the rival it's just clocked 45 minutes, which is pretty good time, to be honest. Body slam on Alakazam, that's good. Right on, we want Psychic, good. Arcanine, Psychic, good. Exeggutor, that's really the only problem Pokemon, isn't it? Because we do bugger all damage to it. Thunderbolt on Blastoise, is it a one-shot? If it is, then we've won. If it is not, then it's not. Withdraw, unbelievable. Well, I don't control Gen 1's AI, so Blastoise could have knocked us out, but it didn't. And we are now the champion with Mr. Mime. And okay, overall, let's do a stat check. I didn't do many stat checks during this game. Okay, fantastic speed, fantastic special, attack and defense. Oh look, his defense isn't like, I've seen worse. I've obviously seen a lot better, but I have seen a lot worse. His attack is just horrendous. Okay, but overall, Mr. Mime was a pretty good run. He did it in about 45 minutes, which is pretty good. Only a few Pokemon have actually gotten over that, and they were good ones like Alakazam, Dugong, Mewtwo, etc. So, well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Mr. Mime's run. I'll be back soon with more speed runs. Until then, wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care. See you in the next video. Farewell.